Good morning. I just left camp. I didn't eat breakfast because I'm still thinking that maybe there's a possibility I do the half-gallon challenge this morning. I don't know, the thought scares me. I feel like I'd get really cold if I ate a lot of ice cream right now, so I kept my puffy jacket on and got my hiking pants on. There's a guy at the shelter who watches all my videos. He said on his lunch break with his wife. So I talked to him for a while. It was really nice to meet him. He gave me a honey bun and a Snickers and some Dunks. So that was awesome. So thank you. I do not know what today has in store. I feel like it's going to be a big mystery. We'll see. You'll come along. So obviously I got ice cream. There was a game time decision, but I went into the store and bought a thing of ice cream. We'll see how this goes. Alright, this is the progress 30 minutes into the ice cream challenge. This is not easy. I don't even know if I want to finish, but that's what I have left. It's been way too long. I'm like barely even eating it at this point. I'm just staring at it, watching it melt. It's been almost an hour and I honestly don't even feel like going any further. I'm going a lot slower than I was last time, but after the last time I did this, I told myself I would never do it again. So who knows? Maybe I'll just try to finish this and then hike out of here. But I can't quit if that's all I have left. Alright, last bite. It's actually a frozen strawberry. What's up? That took me 1 hour and 7 minutes to eat this. I was in no rush and it was painful and I wanted to quit a couple times, but there we go. So a half gallon is 2 quarts and this is 1.5 quarts. So if I actually wanted to eat a half gallon of ice cream, I would have to go back into the store and get a pint of ice cream. That's what I did last time. I had the whole half gallon last time, but this time I am totally content with eating this. Like I said in my last Q&A, I don't feel pressured to do certain AT things like the 4-state challenge, and I don't feel pressured to go in and get a second ice cream because just eating this alone is an accomplishment. So I'm going to take that as a win. I didn't think I was going to participate in this challenge to begin with, so I'm happy with how it turned out. Let's just see if I can hike after this. So I'm just going to sit and let all the ice creams settle in my stomach. I'm charging my phone and my headphones right now. I went in and bought a Gatorade. Boiling Springs is in 11 miles, so I don't know if I'm going to stay there, but like, I don't know, a huge chunk of the trail afterwards, maybe like the next 15 miles afterwards, has no camping. So I either do like 11, or 25, or I could stay at like a 20-mile day, but I'd have to stay at the Quality Inn. I can't camp, so those are my options. So I'm just leaving now at like 10:30. I was there a total hour and a half, whereas last time I was there a total of 3 hours. So I'm happy with my decision to not just overeat to the point where I am super uncomfortable and don't feel well. So yeah, 1.5 quarts of ice cream down, maybe a pint tonight. I'm still thinking about that. This was probably like a week or two ago maybe, where I was saying that I was having some trouble sleeping because my hips were hurting a lot. when I was sleeping on my side, and someone commented and told me to put my pillow in between my knees, and I've never done that before, but for the past week I've been sleeping with my pillow in between my knees, and it has made such an amazing difference, and now I don't think I can sleep without that. But I do have my compression sack with all my extra layers in it, and that's what I'm using as a pillow under my head. So that is a great new system that I've been using for sleeping, and I don't know who commented and recommended that, but if you're watching this, thank you so much. You saved my sleep. It is hot today. I am climbing a lot, and I feel like ice cream is just literally sweating out of my body. Tired. It's 2:41 and I feel like I finally have my appetite back. I've only eaten one little tiny protein bar all day besides the ice cream. But yeah, that ice cream just really filled me up. It was, I think, total 1,600 calories. So I'm getting a little hungry. I'm only a couple miles away from Boiling Springs, but I'm gonna, I think, take the potato chips out of my backpack. And then hopefully when I'm in Boiling Springs, I'll have an appetite and can go to like a restaurant. I think there's an Italian place, so like maybe a nice plate of pasta for lunch I think would be really good. So that's the update. Okay, this is honestly pretty brutal. It's wicked hot. There's no clouds. And just like, look at all this land. It's totally exposed, and it's probably gonna be like this for the next 16 plus miles of trail. I'm not saying I'm doing all 16 of those miles today, but gosh, it's just hot. You come out of the woods and you instantly feel just the sweat pouring out. I am grateful for the sun hoodie though, and my sunscreen that I bought in Harper's Ferry. So the trail kind of goes right through Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania, so I just spent a little bit of time there. I went straight to a little like pizza place. I ended up getting a slice of pizza and some chicken tenders. So that kind of hit the spot for lunch. And then I met up with Nate, who is the AT hiker on Instagram. He takes really cool portraits of hikers, and last time I THRU-hiked, I actually camped in his yard with Cody and Big Green. So got to know him a little bit. He did an interview with me last year, and so we did that again this year. I did a quick little interview, did a couple like headshots real quick, and then yeah, went to the gas station for Gatorade, went to the gear shop, got a backpacking meal, and then I headed back to the trail. Right now I'm hiking through the Cumberland Valley of Pennsylvania, which it's mostly flat, but it's like pretty exposed. Again, more just fields and sun beaming down on me. It was nice spending like the late afternoon in town. That way I didn't have to hike in like the heat of it, but now it's 6 o'clock. I have maybe 4 or 5 miles left. I think I was kind of explaining this morning, you can't really camp in the Cumberland Valley, which is about a 16-mile stretch. So I would have either camped in Boiling Springs, I could have camped in his yard again, or I could have hiked a 25-mile day, which is pretty unrealistic for today. There would have been a lot of night hiking if I did that. So halfway through the valley, there's a Quality Inn, which is walking distance from the trail, and with the hiker rate, it's only like $60. So that is my plan. I called and kind of asked about that and reserved it. So yeah, it's a Quality Inn night. I should have done this a long time ago, but I just joined their like member reward thing online because I've been staying at Quality Inns quite often in other motels that that company owns. So hopefully I can get some perks because of that. Just a little road walk, and then the Quality Inn should be right up here. This one looks kind of nice.